Mercury 1919 macro for our tri-monthly apology assertion. See if we can ascertain whether there's an apology in the latest ICPS or journal or CPN. Just gonna, as I said, the backstory on this is they didn't follow the peer review rules and didn't send me a copy of the article before publication, even though I mentioned actually in the very first paragraph of the article from, I think it was 2012. Oh, very nice front cover. I really like that. It's very well done, whoever did that. I like that. Who's it by? Richard Nunn. Well, not bad, Dick. But I still think the best one I've ever seen is the Greg Burke one. The Greg Burke one on the Carnivore Australis from whatever year it is. Yeah, that's the best one I think I've ever seen. So, you know, I always like to give credit where credit is due. And that is the best. What's this one? Pinguicula? Is it? Yeah, Primavera Rose. Photo by Barry Mars Rice. But anyway, we'll just go. Oh, Phil Mann. Gee, oh, yes. Yes. I got my first 2 pots of Cape, 2 pots of Dioneer, and one Cephalotus originally, and then later on at the second visit he gave me some root cuttings from his recent trip to Albany. He'd just come back from, which was exactly 1 month later was the second visit to his place from the so we had the visit to Phil Mann, and then I wanted to go to Canton Swamp the following week. I couldn't go for some family commitment, which I can't remember what it was, and so my dad comes home on the Friday of that week with the Ricky Erickson book, and he says, you know, basically, you know, they've all sold out, but I managed to get you this copy from University WA Press, even though my copy is a Lamb edition. But unusually it doesn't say like first edition or first publication or something. It says, what does it say? It says something different. See, if I randomly picked any book on the shelf out there, it'd either say published or first published in a certain date. If you picked a book at random from the shelf, usually they say 1 or 2 things. Well, the Ricky Erickson book doesn't say that. It says distributed. That's it. It says distributed in 1975, but I had it in 1974. So there's a whole backstory to how that came about and how come I've got a Lamb edition copy coming out of the University of WA Press. Anyway, as I said, it's like the bloody Hey Jude song, you know. There will always be an answer. So anyway, so what do we got? Reversible smoke-induced secondary dormants in the venous site. Reversible, okay. Interesting. Smoke-induced dormancy. So you're not actually breaking the dormancy, you're actually producing dormancy? Hang on. No, is that flipping the coin around the other way? You're saying you're reversing. So what they're saying, that the smoke actually induces dormancy, but you're reversing? Oh no, I don't know what they mean by that. I'm going to have to read the article with it. Sounds on first contemplation, it sounds a little bit weird. Anyway, new insights into the growth cycle, Cephalotus follicularis. Okay, and who's this by? Oh, there's Phil Mann. There's Phil. Yeah, the late Phil Mann, unfortunately. He was a smoker, though. Unfortunately, when I met him, he was, you know, lighting up pretty regularly. Even then, that was he was just approaching his 40s, and he was talking to my dad, because I was listening while I was talking to my dad. He was basically saying he wanted to get in the police force before the age cut off. And he was lighting up fairly regularly, and I reckon he was like a 1 packer a day person back then. So don't quote me on that, but that's what it seemed to be like as a child. That's from my observation, my casual observation. Yeah, so Okay, and that's by Richard Nunn. Okay, some nice photographs, but a bit small. I suppose you're going to have to go on the website to get bigger versions of that. And new hybrid, what? The Sunday hybrid, yeah, that old hybrid from years ago. Interesting. Okay, anything Life and Death of Arthur Dobbs. Yeah, I suppose there's no apology in this because the Phil Mann death has got in the way, but okay, I'll keep doing this every tri-monthly. We'll keep up and keep putting up online until eventually, I suppose, there will be an apology if I'm still doing this in 20 years' time. The general public might get wind of it if I'm still here. I mean, Phil Mann isn't, but yes, I'm about. What age did he die at? I'm nearly 50. And it's 70. What did it say? Yeah, Phil Mann. 63. He's only 13 years or 14 years older than me, basically. Jeez. So maybe I've only got. Well, I'm not a smoker, but then again, I do drink a lot of coffee. Okay, over and out. Yeah. Anyway, about halfway through the old Flytrap book there, so I'll give my synopsis somewhere towards the end of the year. So yeah. Anyway, over and out for now.